Dear Pakistanis and all Australians and multicultural communities, Assalamu alaikum and good day. Pakistan, in fact, is on the verge of collapse financially. Uh, it's today's and since the last couple of days, the headlines that Pakistan is financially going to be in default, bankrupt. IMF has put on a very tough conditions for the present government to fulfill. They have declined and refused to give any further loan to Pakistan. Pakistan already under 170 Arabs, $70 billion rupees in debt. It's they can't refund. There's no money in the reserve bank. The money they borrowed as to show in the reserve bank to get the loan from the other countries, they have already spent out from Saudi Arabia, from UAE, from China. All the monies they have spent out, the present government, I mean. And the details, all Pakistanis know what's going on since the last 10 months. And it's all, as I said to you through my vlogs and articles, then it was all pre-planned. And now it's things are going out of control now. The Pakistani nation is in deep trouble. Now this is the time. Then all the Pakistanis have to come out, raise their voices. Now, first of all, I would like to speak to overseas Pakistanis and Pakistanis, particularly living in Australia. Dear Pakistanis in Australia, community leaders, and all active Pakistanis, this is not the time to sleep or having your gupshup in the dining rooms. Talk about Pakistan. Just talk about Pakistan and not doing anything. Celebrating parties, dinners, lunches. Spend your time on that. This is not the time for that because your motherland, our motherland, my motherland is in trouble now. What is our responsibility now? To feel the pain, to show to the world that we Pakistanis are in pain because our country has been looted from the last 60 years. Our countries has brought to to the debt, to the French financial crisis, and it is the matter of time to announce Pakistan is default now and bankrupt. And you know what happened after that? It happened in many countries, and the other financial institutes, the World Financial Institute, who have paid billions of rupees over in dollars to Pakistan, they want their money back, and therefore they will freeze or taken over all the important installation institutes. They can freeze our nuclear assets and all those things, which is going to happen now. Unfortunately, I'm in the deep pain as my all other patriotic Pakistanis. So, dear Pakistanis, particularly the active Pakistanis and Pakistanis who claim to be a Pakistani community leaders in Australia, this is the time for showing your awareness. Let the other Australians, politicians, influential people know what is happening with the happening to the Pakistanis and the Pakistan itself. We in overseas, we know that we can't do anything more than raise our voice. Sitting in Australia, we are in a very good position to contact the human rights institutions globally, human rights organization in Australia, our constituencies representatives, member state parliament, and federal parliament. We should approach them. We should write them what is happening to our motherland. This is our duty. We have to pay back. This is the time to support Pakistan, not just for talking, having organizing your dinners and lunches and talk about Pakistan. This is the time practically we show the world that what is happening in Pakistan. We have to come out, stage demonstrations for Pakistan. And you know that I'm not going to give a long speech here. You know Pakistan is under whom control. Pakistan has been brought into this situation in the last 60 years, and particularly in the last 10 years or 9 months, Pakistan, the control has been given to the looters, to the criminals, to the people who have many cases, money laundering, bungling, corruptions, and all those. And now it's a pre-plan, and you know that who are involved. Pakistani, the mafia, composed of the establishment, the army, the judiciary, the bureaucracy, they all are together. They are serving their own vested interest agenda, and on the direction of the foreign elements, and they also foreign elements also wants to implement their own agenda in Pakistan. So now this is the time. Without wasting any time, you have to come out, write to your member parliament, in the state or in the federal, what's happening. Today, I have sent out letter to the Australian politician, including Minister for Home Affairs, Prime Minister of Pakistan, and other important ministers, and my known senators and parliamentarians, that this is what's happening in Pakistan. We need your voice to support Pakistani nation. Pakistani nation is in trouble now. Of course, this is the fault of our nation as well, but this is not the time to go back and see what's happening and who did and how it happened. We all know that. So today I have posted the same letter in the form of news item on Tribune International, and I have sent out many letters to different politicians, and a copy of that is published. I have published on the on the Tribune, so you can read. This is the report in the form of news item, but this is the same I have sent out to all the politicians. Now you can do the same. You can forward the same letter or the news, this published news report, as many as politicians you know, as many as human rights activists and leaders you know. This is the time. Now I know that you enjoy when it comes to the community organization, you enjoy to be you like to be a president or general secretary and all, and organize photo sessions and all those things, which you know that I always talk about that, and you don't like me because I ask you to do the right thing. Now if you are running the organization, this is your job, this is your responsibility, this is your loyalty with your motherland, to come out and talk about Pakistani people now, talk about Pakistan now, Pakistan in trouble now. And I am doing my duty. It is my duty. I'm not giving any favor to anyone. This is my duty. This is my loyalty with my country, and I am doing at the most whatever I could do, and I will continue to do. Now, I want all Pakistanis everywhere in overseas to write to your local government, your federal governments, that this is what's happening. This is an international plan against Pakistan, and unfortunately, Pakistani corrupt politicians, Pakistani corrupt political parties, Pakistani establishment, military, intelligence services, bureaucrats, federal investigation agencies, and all, they all together, because this is their common interest to run the Pakistan in their own way. And if Pakistan is disintegrate, they don't mind, because they have their property set up in overseas. They will just run away from Pakistan. And you know that. And for the new generation who didn't know, I have written many articles. Recently, 2 days ago, I have written an article as well, and I published, I sent out. I don't know if you read or not. And I have done a vlog as well. I don't know you watch or not, which is very, very painful, because I know you people just ignore that. This is not my personal interest, where I spend my time. I spend my time to do research, analysis, and I just connect dots and see what's going on in Pakistan. I've been saying for the last few years that this is going to happen. It's happening now. Now, today, in the last coming 2 weeks is very, very important. One day you will hear this news, and unfortunately, I used to say, God forbidden, it's not happen, but Allah will do whatever we deserve to have. And what we are doing, what we have done to this country, Allah will do justice with us. So whatever the condition is Pakistan now, we as a Pakistanis are also a partner, sharing all these things, because whatever is happening in Pakistan, we are just sleeping. We are not doing our responsibility for this time for Pakistan. Therefore, you people, you know what you have to do. My job is to make awareness to you that look, this is the time now. Don't waste. If you are representing Pakistani community, this is the time. You are there not to enjoy your celebrations of Pakistan Day, culture, and all those things. This is the time to come up and show you in action now for the sake of surviving of Pakistan. So this is what it is. Please read the published news. I have published today on Tribune, and forward this to as many as politicians you can, in your circle, or you can write your own letter. I don't mind, but this is the time you have to do this. Now I will talk to my Pakistanis in Pakistan and somewhere else in Urdu. पाकिस्तानियों, मैं पिछले कई सालों से ये कहता रहा हूँ आपको कि देखें, ये एक इंटरनेशनल एजेंडा है पाकिस्तान को फर्दर इंटीग्रेट करने का। 71 में ये हो चुका है, और ये सारी कहानी मैं आपको कई बार अपने आर्टिकल्स में, अपने वीलॉग्स में बता चुका हूँ। अब मैं इस वीलॉग में वो दोहराने नहीं आया हूँ। मैं सिर्फ आपको ये बताने आया हूँ कि देखें, अब आपका काम क्या है। आपका काम, जो पाकिस्तान में पाकिस्तानी हैं, 22 करोड़ आवाम है, अब आपको ये नहीं देखना कि ये इमरान खान है या पीटीआई है। अगर आप उसको पसंद नहीं करते, ना करें, लेकिन पाकिस्तान को बचाना है। इस वक्त पाकिस्तान को बचाना है, खुद निकलें। अगर आप इमरान खान के पीछे खड़े होना नहीं चाहते, आपकी मर्जी, आपको पूरा हक है। लेकिन मैं ये चाहता हूं कि पाकिस्तान की खातिर, अगर पाकिस्तान रहेगा तो आप सरवाइव करेंगे। अगर पाकिस्तान रहेगा तो आप फ्रीडम आपको मिलेगा। तो आपको चाहिए कि इस करप्ट माफिया जो हुकूमत चला रही है इस वक्त पाकिस्तान को, आपको सब पता है, मुझसे पता है। हम पाकिस्तान से हजारों मील दूर बैठे हुए हैं, और मैं बहैसियत जर्नलिस्ट जहां से भी मुझे इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है, मैं आप तक पहुंचाता हूं, अपने आर्टिकल्स के जरिए, अपने वीलॉग के जरिए। लेकिन अब अगर आप अभी भी बैठे रहे तो वही हाल होगा जो मशरकी पाकिस्तान में होगा। मैं पहले पिछले 3 साल से ये बात कहता आ रहा हूँ, और अब हमेशा मैंने ये कहा है कि अल्लाह ना करे, लेकिन जाहिर है अल्लाह तो वो करेगा जो हमने किया है। अल्लाह इंसाफ करने वाला है। और अगर हम देखें कि हम किस लायक हैं, तो हम इसी लायक हैं जो पाकिस्तान में हो रहा है। खामोशी से बैठे हुए देख रहे हैं। पाकिस्तान के दुश्मन हैं जो पाकिस्तान को तोड़ना फर्दर चाहते हैं, पाकिस्तान को 3-4 हिस्सों में तकसीम करना चाहते हैं। उन लोगों के हाथ में पाकिस्तान की हुकूमत दे दी गई है, वो अपना एजेंडा पूरा कर रहे हैं। लिहाजा वक्त ज़ाया किए बगैर बाहर निकलें। आपने देखें, आपसे छोटे छोटे मुल्क श्रीलंका जैसे अवाम रोडों पे आके उन्होंने प्रोटेस्ट किया। सबसे बड़ी ताकत जो होती है अवाम होते हैं। आप 22 करोड़ अवाम इस मुल्क की ताकत हैं। ये ना सोचें कि कोई लीडर आएगा, वो ऐलान करेगा, जब वो कहेगा तो हम बाहर निकलें। वक्त गुजर जाएगा आपका, और अब टाइम नहीं रहा है। आपको पता है कि IMF ने पाकिस्तान को फर्दर लोन देने से मना कर दिया है। उन्होंने इस तरह की कंडीशन लगा दी है कि आपके जितने बड़े बड़े इदारे हैं, चाहे स्टील मिल हो, चाहे PI हो, चाहे पोर्ट हो, चाहे और हो, चाहे रिजर्व बैंक हो, ये सब अब गिरवी रखे जाएंगे, इस पे कब्जा किया जाएगा। और फिर पाकिस्तान के जो न्यूक्लियर एसेट्स हैं, पाकिस्तान के जो वेपन्स हैं, बड़े बड़े जो पाकिस्तान ने जमा किए हुए, वो सब अपने कब्जे में लिया जाएगा। और पाकिस्तान की हुकूमत कुछ नहीं बोलेगी। क्यों? कि उनको लाया ही इसलिए गया है। तो अब आप जानते हैं आपको क्या करना है। लिहाजा टाइम ये है कि आप निकलें और बगैर वक्त ज़ाया किए। मेरा काम देखें, मेरा और मेरे जैसे बहुत सारे जर्नलिस्ट का, जो पाकिस्तान में ऑनेस्ट जर्नलिस्ट थे, प्रोफेशनल थे, मजबूरी उन्होंने ज़मीन छोड़ दी, पाकिस्तान छोड़ दिया जिंदा रहने के लिए, ताकि आपको वो आखिरी दम तक अपडेट कर सके कि हो क्या रहा है। हम लकी हैं, ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया में बैठे हैं, लेकिन मैं जो भी हो सकता है अपनी लॉयल्टी अपने मुल्क के साथ, मेरा वो मदरलैंड है, उसके साथ मैं पूरी कर रहा हूँ और करता रहूँगा। लेकिन आप लोगों को करना है जो पाकिस्तान में सब मौजूद हैं। लिहाजा उठिए और पाकिस्तान को बचाइए। फिर इंशाल्लाह बात होगी। अल्लाह हाफिज़।